From the reveal of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer at Tokyo Game Show 2019, we have gotten so much new information, both gameplay and cutscenes were revealed to us, a lot of which contains so much details, so much new stuff, and also so much that appears to be faithful to the original. How's it going everyone? Tazen here, and in this video we're going to talk about the reveal of the Turks and a brand new Shinra SOLDIER. So firstly, we got a brand new reveal, official reveal of Rude, Reno and Tseng. Now with this, we not only got to see their character models, hear their voice acting, but also see some brand new things that are being brought to the game. So firstly, with the reveal of Reno in the church with Aerith and Cloud, we see the introduction scene between him and Cloud when he comes for Aerith. We also see that there is actually going to be a brand new fight between Reno and Cloud. This fight is something that didn't happen in the original in this part of the game. It was one where Cloud and Aerith escape out of the church, but in this, we actually get to see a confrontation between them. What's really cool is we got to see Reno use somewhat of a warp strike sort of ability, similar to what we see with Noctis do in Final Fantasy XV. At least sort of the way it looks really cool, very fast, and it's really cool to see an actual fight between them. But then later on, we actually get to see another fight between them, something that mimics the introduction of the fight between Aranea and Noctis in Final Fantasy XV. So it's actually Reno jumping out of a helicopter. It appears to be on top of some building. This might be actually during when you get to the top of the Shinra headquarters. But Reno jumps out and you see that moment where they clash weapons and then they fight each other, and that looks really cool. So that'll be exciting to see another battle there. Maybe that will be more towards the end of the game, but given we're seeing a lot of new stuff and new segments in this game, that could also be an entirely new part of it. Then later we got to see Rude right after Reno's reveal. Now Rude is also sporting somewhat of a different aesthetic to originally, not in terms of his face but the clothing. He's now dressed in all black. He used to have a white shirt underneath with the black vest, but now he's gone all black. It looks fantastic. The voice acting is great for him. But we got to see one point where he notices Cloud's eyes. Now this could be in reference to maybe pointing out the Mako poisoning in Cloud, or it may also have something to do with the Genova cells in Cloud. This is something we'll see later on, obviously from what we've seen of Sephiroth so far, or the apparitions of Sephiroth, which may not necessarily mean it's Sephiroth. Again, it could be flashbacks of Sephiroth, it could be Genova messing with Cloud's mind, but Sephiroth had more of these cat-like slits in his eyes. We can't see those pupils in Cloud, but again, the actual colour of the irises is somewhat similar to Sephiroth's, so it could be alluding to something more going on there. The fight is really awesome. Again, this is another brand new part to the game. It's really cool seeing sort of the way the physics actually work in the gameplay. We actually saw Cloud getting thrown at Aerith, and while Aerith was executing an attack, it was actually stopped when Cloud hit her and she fell to the ground. Again, the attention to detail really blows my mind. And then we also got to see Shinra and Heidegger too. Now what was great about their reveals in this trailer, although we've seen them previously in the flesh, we got to see them in hologram form, which means there is going to be more involvement of them in this game as opposed to the original, because in the original we really just saw at least President Shinra just a couple of times, you know, in the flesh. And there was also a scene where Shinra wasn't too far from Barrett, and Barrett could have essentially shot Shinra down there. But if they played out this way where they're actually using technology and holograms of them, one, not only can that sort of get around something like that scene, but two, it can actually sort of improve their involvement in the game. You may be seeing the hologram come up a lot more. It'll make sort of more of an involvement of them until you get to stuff with Rufus later on. That was really cool to see. But one thing that was also very awesome to see in the trailer was actually during what appeared to be one of the first bombing missions with Cloud, Biggs, Jesse and Wedge. We actually saw them on the motorbikes and they were being chased from what appeared to be a soldier. So this could either be a first class soldier, a brand new character, or a second class soldier, because he was sporting the same sword, at least it looks the same, as Zack's original sword in Crisis Core. Something about the soldiers in the Final Fantasy VII games is they were expanded upon a lot more in the compilation material, but not really as much in the actual Final Fantasy VII game. Now depending on sort of what they consider canon and what they maybe uncanonize in this game, the fact that we're already seeing what appears to be another Shinra soldier member, that will be cool in the sense that it may be involving a lot more of them into the original game. Again, these all appear to be original characters, but something that they can flesh out a lot more, especially in in Midgar when you're really involved with Shinra and a lot that's going on there. Now, whether he is first class or second class, we'll find that out later. I believe he's going to be second class just because of that sword that he has on his back, but again, he could even be first class, or maybe we see some other first class soldiers that act as bosses in the game. In regards to his aesthetics, he looks cool. He did remind me sort of a blondish Gladiolus from Final Fantasy XV. It was interesting, but the way it was sort of revealed that he is a soldier is that when Jessie and Cloud were on the bike, she said, "Who is that?" And Cloud said, "A soldier." So again, it is suggesting that we're going to get more fleshed out with sort of that, and it may also then allow us to sort of learn a bit more about the soldier program and Zack and Cloud previously to the game. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. We've got so much more to talk about. We've got Don Corneo, we've got the love triangle, we've got everything going on with the fitness men, and a lot of stuff going on with the Watchmen of Fate, and even more, summons especially. So I'll leave it at that. We'll talk about more in other videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you think of the new designs of Rude, Reno, Tseng, and even this Shinra soldier? And also, what do you think of the voice acting too, and the fact that we're going to be fighting these guys as well? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next video, stay spot on.